he hadn't signed in?
I bought 19 birthday. We got down there and goes and watch everything. He's already issued. Our kicker. We go to.
That's exactly, that's the only play, no one has that. Our guard pull, he's right from that guard pull.
Yeah, appreciate it.
No problem.
Internal hammer scare me. I want to know where that hammer is.
All right, if I can have your attention, we will call this city council meeting for September 22nd, 2025 to order. First item of business, invocation. I'll lead the invocation and Councilman Carter will lead the pledge. If you'd stand, please. Let's pray together. Heavenly Father, we bow in your presence, thanking you, God, for the gift of another day. We thank you for the opportunity to be here. We can serve our community. We pray that, God, you would help us as we carry the minutes of our meeting. I pray that you would give us wisdom and discernment. God, I pray for all of our first responders, those men and women in harm's way. We pray that you protect them. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you in this capacity. Pray that you lead, guide, and direct us in all we say and do. In Christ's name, amen.
Please join me in the pledge to our flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, baby. Seated. Roll call, please.
Mayor Harris.
Here.
Vice Mayor Dixon.
Here.
Councilmember Cardwell.
Here.
Councilmember Newman.
Here.
Councilmember Ridings.
Here.
Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to the monthly meeting of the Loudon City Council. My name is Mayor Jeff Harris, and I'd like to welcome everyone to our meeting tonight. Tennessee law gives every Tennessean the right to attend city council meetings and to observe how their government works. We appreciate each of you taking time from your own personal schedules to be here tonight to see how our city government works. It's my intention as your chair to create a space where everyone feels seen, heard, respected, and valued. You should have a copy of tonight's agenda. If you don't have a copy, one is on the table at the back of the room. That agenda is your guide to the topics we'll be discussing tonight. In order to conduct efficient business-like meetings, the council has adopted specific rules to follow. Primarily, these rules are designed to keep the meeting moving, ensure that all points of view are heard and considered, and to provide for common courtesy. In a few minutes, we'll come to a place on the agenda entitled Citizens Input, where anyone who has signed in to speak to council is encouraged to do so. We do, however, ask that you wait until you've been recognized before you speak. After being recognized, please approach the podium, address the council, and please observe 3 simple rules. At the beginning of your presentation, please state your name for the records, address all your questions to the chair, and avoid the use of improper language, profanity, or any other inappropriate conduct. Once the citizens' input portion of the meeting is over, the council will proceed with the remainder of our agenda. You're welcome to stay and observe the meeting, but be advised that any additional public comments will be limited to 3 minutes and at the discretion of City Council. We ask everyone remember we're doing the people's business here tonight, which is a very important responsibility for all of us. You can help us do this business by observing the rules we've established for our meetings. Again, we'll welcome you to the Loudon City Council meeting. We're glad everyone's here tonight. Recognition of visitors, we're going to recognize Ms. Tammy, or Kathy, whichever one, maybe tag team.
Yeah, we're gonna tag.
Good news about the Levitt music series we talked about.
Yeah, before we get into that, I do want to tell you that we got our courthouse square allocations for the year. And they are $304,773.76. We budgeted $300,000, so we were pretty much right on the money this year, so with that, so just to let you know that. So, as you probably heard, we come in number one in the public voting contest, in Tennessee. I think it was
17th, I think, in the nation.
overall in the nationwide, over 108. She knows it all.
It started out with 600, did it start out with 600?
Over 600, they narrowed it down to 108 participants. We got number one in Tennessee, although we don't have the grant yet, we
Yeah.
can't say that, November 18th, they will be announced, they're doing their vetting process now through the ones that got in the top 50, wasn't it? Top 50, yeah, so just for your knowledge, I went out, come to you guys, to apply for the grant, wasn't sure we'd even get selected to go to the next round, which we did, and then I'm like, oh no, how am I gonna have time to do this? So I hired Tammy Roberts, she's with S3G Strategies, so she does sales and marketing, and she also sits on the Loudon Live board. And this girl was a bulldog. She went out, and even the night of the final vote, she was at Ingalls signing people up to vote, walking out in and out of the Ingalls, so she didn't waste any time. So I really attribute her for us winning this public vote. I know it was a cumulative effort, but she's the one behind that really rallied people. So I wanted to introduce you to her, and if she wants to say any words.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody for participating. It was so inspiring to see the whole community coming together. It was amazing how encouraging everybody was to each other to get them to vote, and then to get 3 more people to vote. And Mayor Harris did so much at his meetings to get people to vote, that Tower to Tunnel, and everybody participated. And I even went in a neighborhood, and it said at the exit, vote please for the Levitt Foundation, and had the phone number at the exit of the neighborhood. Tellico Village was all about it. Just everybody was so positive about it. So during this next few weeks, where they're gonna be evaluating whether or not we're worthy of it, basically, and they'll come and they'll evaluate the amphitheater, I think everybody is just all for it, and they're gonna see it. I mean, we had people like Premiet that had on their TVs, vote, and they sent it out to all their bazillion employees.
Yeah.
So it was like that. I could go on and on and on. There were so many stories that were encouraging. So it would be fascinating to see the vote numbers, because I think we had voters from Michigan to California. People were saying their friends and their relatives, and that's how, we were up against like Maryville, 33,000 people, we're 6, and we came in
We were
first.
the lowest population out of all the ones in Tennessee competing, so I think it's a great testament to our community and our region to get behind us. And all the news media that covered it, we appreciate that, and that's all Tammy, she got all those rallied as well. And I will say the public vote, a big portion of that was to see if we could gather people.
Yeah.
To come to concerts, it really was to see our ability to promote. And I think we won it, and we didn't have to get #1 to be considered, but that was our goal, to get to #1.
Kevin thought we had to.
No, we weren't slacking, it was gonna be #1.
It wasn't because of lack of effort we didn't get it, that's
Yeah,
right.
absolutely. I mean, the thing, you can go to sleep at night when you've known you've done
Done
everything
everything.
you absolutely could. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just grateful for this whole community rallying behind Loudon. It was awesome.
We're grateful for both of you, did it,
Yes.
it's truly a joint effort, so
Yeah, it's
appreciate
for
that.
everybody, for you all too, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank
be
you.
back in
Look forward to
November.
November 18th.
Yeah.
All right, next item on the agenda is to adopt our agenda as it's been printed and mailed out. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda?
Make a motion to adopt.
Do we have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Okay, our agenda is officially adopted. Next item is citizens input, and Brent Watson's first one signed in.
Hey, how are you all?
Good.
Brent Watson. If you don't mind if Bart's got some things to
Sure.
bring up here and share with you
It's
all.
fine, yeah. Glad y'all got different color shirts on.
Where's glasses?
I don't wear them all the time, I just wear them.
See, my eyes are better than his.
I'm trying to give them
Yeah.
a factor to tell us apart.
So, while he's handing this out, I guess I have a question for council. Are you all aware that the right of way that I've been here 2 other times to talk about over on Blair Bend, that is the right of way for the property that my family owns, As Charles Blair, who's with us tonight, he owns one of the pieces of property, 20 acres. My mother here, Ann Watson, she's the overseer of Van Wiseman's affairs, that she's not able to, okay? Are you aware that that right-of-way has been given to Premium? Are you all aware of that?
They're looking at papers right now.
No, I don't think that's, I don't think that's something council's aware of.
Okay, so I guess, Chris, was there a deed made for that whenever you transferred that to Premium?
Mayor, would you like me to answer that?
Is that something, well, I mean, Chris is the city attorney, do you feel comfortable answering that or not?
Right, there was no deed, there's been no change of ownership of any property.
Okay,
Um,
which the tax map, as we know, don't determine ownership.
yeah, but it was moved over to Premium in some capacity. Is that not what you told me, Chris? To where they would have to pay taxes on it?
Mayor, I had a conversation with the property assessor about this ordinance 2011-12. I believe that was intended to dedicate the gravel or the asphalt portion of the road that exists out there and name it Blair Lane. That is what has happened, except for they made a mistake and did not map Blair Lane. That's something that I'm going to continue to work with the property assessor about, but there has not been any other formal action taken by the city as it relates to.
And there's been no transfer of ownership of anything.
No, so whatever
So,
whatever the Blairs or the Watsons own out there, they still
Still own.
own it.
Well,
okay, and the right of way.
so we never owned the right of way to begin with. That was the city of Loudon's property, correct?
Right of way is still there.
The 100-foot right of way, as it says in the original warranty deed that was registered, that in 2011, was it, that it references whenever they passed the ordinance, and tell me if I'm wrong, I can be a little fuzzy sometimes. I think you told me at the last meeting, an ordinance is what? Law?
Ordinance is law, yes.
So, is that not correct? So how can we start moving things away if the original ordinance that was made dedicating that 100-foot right-of-way to that property references the warranty deed when the property was transferred? How can you just go and start making changes to anything? Like, I don't understand, I guess I'm asking. Because in my mind, at this point, it's either incompetence or malicious.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna cover that here, Brent, tonight. I mean, this is the first time we've seen
Okay,
this.
my bad.
So we'll give us a chance to look at this and then we'll try to figure
Okay.
something out here.
Okay. So, Bart, you need to, okay. I just wanted to
Okay,
thank you all for the time tonight,
all
okay?
right, thank you, Brent.
Thank you.
Okay, Charles Blair?
I'm just here as someone who owns the other half
Other
of my
half.
sister to represent and report back to her. And that's all, I'm not gonna speak.
Well, thank you for driving up here. You had a little bit of a drive to come, so appreciate
It's
you.
a real windy road.
Appreciate you coming up here. Thank you. All right, Bart.
Charles, that 4-hour trek up here
Yeah.
from Georgia. All I wanna do is just breeze through. I know that I'll give you, we're not gonna try to go in depth with any of that. I tried to just pass out some information so that you guys would have something.
Mhm.
The information that I did, this deed that I did hand out to you all, there is a signed copy of it. This was just a copy. I have emailed the mayor. And,
Right, yeah.
So, and I think Cardinal has a email of it as well. So we can, everybody can get a copy of that sent to their email of the signed warranty deed. But just want to point out though, whenever you do look at that warranty deed, on the very first page, there is it says clearly public right, road right of way easement. That it clearly states on the very first page. Then if you'll flip over to page 4, it discusses the, you can see a darker spot on the paper. It discusses more in depth the right of way, and it does give coordinates. This got brought back up I guess when my grandfather passed away, and we started doing some trust things and some different things with my grandmother. One of the pages that I gave you was from a real estate attorney in Knoxville, that, my grandmother had hired to look into this. So, there is one document that I do not have that I will make sure that you guys get, but, it's where the city had language talking about this, back in '97. But that map that the survey that is a signed survey, was, from that was surveyed, and he does have a determination, that he gives his opinion, and we have that as well.
That's the one you referenced in 98?
Yes,
survey?
yes, that is a signed survey, and so, and this is just not a right of way for the power lines. This is a right of way that has been deemed, a road, because if you look at it on there, it says, boundary of proposed, new road that it has on here. So that is just not an easement for power lines or whatever. This is a legitimate right of way that goes back to this original deed in 1980 when this property was sold. And so, in one of the papers that I saw, it has some language in there that doesn't think that this was an intent, that it was malicious, that it was just something that fell through, but that right of way is to go with the property.
Do you have copies of the deeds that were signed or?
That's what I see. I've just emailed them to them.
I told him the same thing, these weren't filed and they weren't signed, so, but he has emailed those.
Yeah, we're gonna email them, I can get those to you, Kenny, we do have them, the mayor has actually seen that, and I think John has seen it as well, so.
Yeah.
But I don't wanna inundate you, I don't wanna take up any more time, but that's what I wanted to do, is present this information to you all. And, any questions that you all have, I'll be glad to come back. I've done all the research on this for the family, and so I have most of the information myself. And so, I want to present that to you all as you all have questions, but, we've got, this is the information that we've got, but.
Well, it's good information, we need a chance to look over, and appreciate y'all doing
Sure.
your work and bringing it to us.
Yes, without this right of way, there's 2 pieces of property there that are landlocked. And so, we have to be, and this has kept us from, 2 sales of the property. One signed contract where we had, money that we were paying, we down payment.
Money.
Yes, we had to return the earnest money because of this contract. Because they said that they didn't have a right of way. And so, we had to return that money, and then we lost the sale. And then we had, the same realtor brought back another set of buyers, and we lost that sale too, because we did not have this property, we didn't have this sorted through at that time.
So before you want to try to list it again, you need to get this resolved, because you're gonna have the same issue.
Yes, well, the same realtor says he has someone else that is interested in the property that he would like to bring back here.
Okay.
But he does not want to bring anybody else back because that would be the third strike.
They've had two back out.
Yeah.
Same reason.
So,
Okay.
but we, but this is, but
Does anybody have any council, does anybody have any questions for Bart or Brent or Mr. Blair? Anybody?
this time.
Okay, I know you just were handing the information to you,
Yeah.
a chance to look at that. Appreciate the work that you provided for us here. We'll make sure we take a look at that.
I've got some additional information that I will make sure that you all get, that I apologize, I just threw all the paperwork up, but we just didn't bring it, so, and I certainly apologize.
Okay. All right.
But thank you for the time.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for coming too, the whole family. All right, next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes from August 25th, 2025. Motion second. Any questions? Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed?
May I clarify, please? Who
Yes.
motioned and seconded?
I
Kenny,
second.
Kenny seconded and Tim made the motion.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I thought.
Okay.
You guys mumbled at me.
Yeah, they both kind of
Yeah,
was in unison.
yeah.
Okay, first item was a resolution. This is authorizing the purchase of a 2025 Ford F-150 for the Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Department. You know, with the recent division of the two split, we have the Facilities and Maintenance Part and the Recreation Department. You can see that the 2025-2026 fiscal year budget included $46,851 for the purchase of a new vehicle for Parks and Rec and Tourism Director. In total, $74,539 was appropriated for Recreation Department. And I think we talked about this at the workshop, due to the end of the current year, model year approval, we need approval requested to purchase vehicle at a cost of $1,786 above the budget, over the budget. And that's because of the model year and things like that. I do think that our Recreation Department Director, Tourism Director needs vehicle, he don't need to be driving around in the van. And so I think he needs that truck, so that would be my recommendation. I think this is a good,
I'll make a motion, we approve.
okay, have a motion, second. Any more discussion? Anybody else have an opinion about it? I mean, I know it is $1,786 above the budget, and I'm sure if you probably asked the interim director, so I don't need a new truck, he's trying to be conscious of that, but I do think he needs that, and, I think it'd be certainly well deserved, but any other comments about it? Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Next resolution is amending the Loudon Parks site improvements bid award for potential contingencies. We talked about those. The contingency amounts and time approval, there was no contingency in there. And instead of having change orders after change order after change order, you can see what the recommendation is. So,
Motion to approve.
okay, we have a motion.
Second.
This is motion and second.
So now we can discuss.
Yes, this is authorizing $95,000 contingency for the project, and the project is just Liberty Park
And Loudon Municipal.
on Loudon Municipal. Okay, Councilman Ridings?
We are getting new dogs, right? Or the dogs are,
That is not part
They're
of
not in the part of this project, no.
okay, so that's separate.
it. Yes.
So that'll,
We have decided on what to do on it.
that'll come up separate, that'll come up to us, I'm sure, when you get that sorted out.
Yeah, right now we're looking into, multiple grant opportunities that could address those issues.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
That answer your question?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's completely.
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve this resolution up to $95,000 contingency. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Next item is approving the ball diamonds and concession stand use agreement with Loudon Diamond Club. This was also discussed at the workshop.
we approve.
Okay, we have a motion by
Second.
Councilman Newman, second by Councilmember Riding. Any questions? I think it was pretty clear. The agreement's been working for how many years?
They do a great job.
How many years, Mark? You might have to.
Probably just forward, which is, as far as this agreement with the Diamond Club with the concessions, it's probably just, this is the second year.
Yeah, that's right.
As far as with them, it used to, it was ran by,
Yeah, Melinda
Melinda
and Gary Whitfield. Yeah.
But this contract addresses both the use of the ball diamonds and the concession
So
stand.
it expands on it.
Right.
Well, I agree with Councilmember Ronnie, they do
Oh, they
a
do.
great job.
Fantastic.
Right. So we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Two ordinance to deal with on second reading. First one is amending the zoning map of the city of Loudon pursuant to 13-7203 and 204 to rezone property located on Commerce Street, tax map 041B, Group A, parcels 22, 23, 24, from C1 Central Business District to P1 Professional and Civic District. This was also discussed at a workshop. Okay, we have a motion.
Second.
Have a motion and second. Any questions? Property owners are here. If there's any questions they could answer, I'm sure they'd be glad to do that. Okay, roll call, please.
Vice Mayor Dixon.
Aye.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Councilmember Cardwell.
Aye.
Councilmember Ridings.
Yes.
Mayor Harris.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, the next one is amending the 2025-2026 fiscal year budget. This is to request the purchase of a K-9 unit from Loudon County Sheriff's Department.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Okay, motion and second. Also in with that is the sign for the LED out here on Highway 72 is also with that amendment, budget amendment. Any questions about that? We have a motion and second. Any discussion or questions? Okay, roll call, please.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Councilmember Ridings.
Yes.
Councilmember Cardwell.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Dixon.
Aye.
Mayor Harris.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, next item on our agenda is just no voting matters, just a matter of information. September 4th, 2025, the low quote for purchase of fuel was received by Rogers Petroleum for the projected amount of $19,072. And that was, as I said, that went to Rogers Petroleum. We're gonna cover, let's go ahead and cover the birthdays, and we'll do our reports too in just a minute before we go into executive session, just so people can leave if they need to.
Birthday.
Let's go ahead and do birthdays, and then we'll go to reports.
Okay, the administration department, Ashley Collins, September the 18th. I don't know if this is right.
You wanna skip it?
Well, it says October.
Oh, well, we ain't done in October yet.
No,
Okay,
well, here you go. September, October.
yeah, you probably better.
Did I pull the wrong report for you?
It's okay.
Can I
Do it.
speak with,
Yeah.
let me see. She knows
Uh,
more about
Let's
this.
go ahead and we'll do reports. Director Brubaker, do you have anything to report?
No,
Yeah,
sir.
she just gave
Okay,
it to me.
Director Law?
Well,
Yeah, read it
I
off
can
for us,
say we
please.
just finished registrations for the youth NFL flag, and we're gonna have 18 teams, so that's gonna be starting soon, practice starts this Sunday. So.
Okay, and is the game still on, practicing games on the
Practice
same?
games, everything Sunday afternoon.
Okay, all right. City Engineer Hogan, do you have anything to mention? Okay, Eddie, from the beer board, do you have anything? Okay, Melissa, I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce our new hire, which is back here,
Please stand up, Brandy.
Brandy. I told her I'm not gonna make her speak, so she don't have to give a speech, but Melissa's
I'm going to, though.
Melissa's gonna tell us all about her.
I'm pleased to welcome Brandy Allen as our new assistant city reporter. Brandy was raised in Lenore City and moved to Florida to complete her education and begin her career in government, gaining 3 years valuable experience serving as a senior office and management budget analyst at the county level in Florida. Brandy holds a bachelor's degree in political science, along with dual master's degrees in public administration and criminal justice. Brandy is excited to return to her hometown and contribute her knowledge in budgeting, public service, and administration to service the citizens of Loudon in this new role. Please join me in welcoming Brandy to the City of Loudon team.
Brandy, we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
I know Melissa's glad to have you.
Yes.
She's been beaming ever since, so thank you.
We all are.
That's right. Okay, let's go ahead, you have any recreational report,
So the RIC Wednesday had Kimley Horn do the tour of the current projects. I'm gonna put that to Ramey and Jeff. They were there. I could not be in
Okay.
attendance, so I'm
All
gonna
right.
kick that out to you guys and
He's gonna
throw it back on
hand
your
off
court.
to you guys.
Well, Kimley Horn's actually tomorrow. She's coming tomorrow.
last week.
Yesterday, we just took all the RAC around just to,
Perfect.
look at, different, it's just to address any concerns they may have or,
Gotcha.
any possible, new additions to the parks. We were just going around and looking around. Looks like we've got everybody steered in the direction of, getting Legion Park back up and running, so.
Do you know when that Liberty Park will be back open? Some people have asked me when.
A Liberty, that's most likely December.
Okay.
That's kind of like they're supposed to be done by December. We're hoping the end of December,
Well, that's weather related too, I mean,
Right, yeah, it's weather related and they kind of we're on a hold up really with the, change order of those trees and the culvert. So I'm gonna get this signed and get that over to them
Yeah.
tomorrow and then they'll get running
Okay.
on everything. It'll speed things up a little bit.
okay. All right, anything else, Eric?
That's why I kicked it back to Ramey.
Okay.
He knows it all.
Okay, all right. Good handoff. All right, you wanna do the planning commission?
I wasn't at the planning commission meeting, I had
Oh, yeah,
to
you
miss
were.
it, so I don't have anything to report.
Okay, all right. Councilmember Cardwell?
The Loudon Utility Board met today at 4:30, and we approved 3 resolutions. The first was giving approval to the utility manager to approve a gas supply and asset management agreement with Symmetry. We also rejected the water main replacement proposal bids. They were all sort of too high, and so we're going back to the well to rebid those. Also established the national natural gas rates at $1.13. In last Tuesday, the Historic Preservation Advisory Committee met, and we started discussions about adjustments to the historic district boundaries and the possible designation of landmarks. The city engineer was there and provided maps and sort of helped with that discussion. So as I said, it's a start of that discussion. And what we want to do is just to have all that data ready for when the downtown plan, that piece, so it dovetails in. We don't have to wait several months after that plan. It's all part of that plan. If you have any input on it, please let me know. I also ask you to go out and start talking to your folks about possible changes. We talked about one today about Dunbar School is not in the district. Do we designate it a landmark? The Blair Warehouse isn't in the district. Do we designate it? So it's things like that, and it's both what should be in it and maybe something that shouldn't be in it. So if you have the input, let me know. In conjunction with that, tomorrow morning at 9:30, we'll have a phone call with the downtown master plan. That's the EDSA that's doing the master plan. Every 2 weeks we have a phone call. They're closing in on the initial draft of the plan. When that draft hits, it'll come to us and we'll get to put our input to make sure of what, sort of give more guidance on the direction. And the game plan is to have that plan in final phase in December. But there will be another public hearing and some public input on the initial draft when it comes out. But I think within 30 days, sometime end of October, they're looking to have that out. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Councilmember Ridings, you have anything?
No,
else?
sir.
Okay, did you get the birthdays sorted out? We're gonna pass on them.
It's October.
Okay, all right, here's some anniversary dates of employees, we got several. Utilities first, Jace Marinas has been here 2 years in the electric department. Augustus Fine, 4 years, water treatment plant. Connor Scott, 4 years, electric department. Andy Lawson, 6 years, gas, water, and sewer. Elizabeth Bradshaw, 11 years, our director of customer service. Adam Watson, 18 years, electric department. Jeff Franks, 19 years, water department. Wayne Kettner, 19 years, wastewater treatment plant. And then we recognize David Fickey in the utility board meeting for his 30 years of service in the gas department. In the city, we have Joel Martin, 1 year, Loudon Police Department. Richard Cooper, 1 year, facilities and maintenance. Michael Garrison, 2 years, Loudon Fire Department. Noah Kyle, 3 years, Loudon Fire Department. Lance Dowdy, 4 years, Facilities and Maintenance. Hunter Raby, 4 years, Loudon Fire Department. Scott Gagley, 6 years, Loudon Fire Department. Our own Melissa Huskins, thank you for your 7 years as our city recorder. Kenny Guider, Facilities and Maintenance. Brooke Surratt in our accounting. Luke Martin, 8 years, Loudon Fire Department. Jason Bivens, 19 years, Facilities and Maintenance. And our own Ramey Law, 22 years, and Recreation Department Director.
Just 23 years old.
Yeah. But that's a long list and covers utilities in the city. We thank all those employees for their dedicated service. This time, we're gonna have a recess. The council's gonna go into executive session. You're welcome to stay, but you're free to leave if you'd like to leave. And we'll come back and close the meeting after that.
7:03.
All right.
It's coming up, isn't it? It's coming. I sure wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I really appreciate it. I didn't feel that way at all when I was talking to Travis after we met.
Hey, Charlie, sir.
He said, there you go, hanging in there.
Hey.
You know, we had a really good conversation, we talked about waiting until November, and ultimately we just decided to meet here. We just decided to do it, and we said, look, I think you might, well, it's just one of these things are, like, if I got there, late, I've never asked 1,000 building questions, and there's like, software together. You know, I was